All right, now the what you've all been waiting for, guys. What I've been waiting
Riley.
for. Riley time.
All right.
Let's
So,
talk Rye. That was crazy when she called him Rye.
oh yeah,
Yeah, me and
yeah,
Rye, don't
it's
even
true.
worry about us.
We had him on the show for a season and a half. I don't think anyone called him that once.
No, that was like a shock. That didn't happen previously.
Yeah. Uh, Sort of like those tasers that the initiative used to wear.
They used to wear tasers.
I mean, the shoot. They would shoot.
Oh, yeah,
That was a shock.
it's true.
All right. So this airs the next night, February 26th, 2002. Um, so the Grammys aired as well. That was Jon Stewart hosting, and this was a big. It was the first Grammy since 9/11, and I remember it was consumed with 9/11 bullshit. It opened with U2 performing "Walk On" because we needed to walk on as a nation, and they won a shit ton of stuff. It was big U2 year that year, and also Alan Jackson performed "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning," which was his 9/11 ballad.
Who the hell's Alan Jackson?
He's a country guy. You should know him. He's from Alabama.
Yeah, I don't know country stuff.
Mm.
My stepmom liked country music, and it made me fucking hate country music.
I like country music,
I
but I
can't
but
hear it.
but
I can't.
I like bro country.
Yeah,
I'm
right. You
really
like Jelly Roll,
I like yeah Jelly Roll, Florida Georgia
Florida.
line.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, yeah. My man,
Yeah.
Tyler and BK, the two dudes from that band. Brad Paisley. All right, let's get into it. We've got Watching Ellie. This aired opposite the pilot episode of Watching Ellie. That
I
was
don't know.
Julia Louis Dreyfus's first attempt at a post Seinfeld show. It ran 2 seasons,
Oh.
and
And then she
the
found it though. She found her spot.
yeah, she got a little better every time. Like Watching Ellie, it was 2 seasons, sort of a gimmicky show. Every episode was shot in like real time. It took place over the course of like 20 minutes, and then New Adventures of Old Christine. She did that afterwards. That ran like 5 seasons, and then she did Veep.
Yeah, and she won a bunch of Emmys for it.
Won a shit ton of Emmys. Yeah, doing just fine there, Julia. Now she's part of the MCU, which of course that's what you go for. That all these actors, that's the end game.
Is Veep? I guess I don't want to know too much about that, but I think that will only age better and better. Especially like if Kamala wins, I probably might watch Veep.
Oh yeah, I mean Veep. It was very. I mean, you knew it would be like even as it was airing, it was like yeah, they've got it.
And I think I've heard spoilers. I believe that she becomes president. So
She does, yeah.
I think that would be really cool to watch.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get ready for the Joss Boys on Veep coming up
The Veep Boys.
next. Yeah.
Who made that? Who created that one?
That was that fella. What's the fucker's name? He also did The Thick of It and that movie, The Death of Stalin, and that movie In the Loop. Armando
Oh, Iannucci.
Iannucci. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But he left Veep after like the first 4 seasons or something, and he got replaced by Dave Mandel, who used to be a writer for Seinfeld. And it's
Yeah.
like one of the few cases where that happened, and like the show stayed great.
Well, all right. Um, okay, so Buffy time, guys. You ready?
Wait, I got more. I got more.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Two big album releases. Nora Jones, "Come Away with Me." That's the first Nora Jones album. I couldn't believe it came out the same day as the Grammys because it was like, hey, I'm next year. Next year, you're gonna be giving me these Grammys, and that's exactly how that shit went down.
I don't think I
And then,
remember her.
oh, Nora, she was a big deal at the time. Nora Jones, she was so boring, very like coffee shop. Moms loved her.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, Phantom Planet's first album, The Guest, came out on this day, featuring the track one on that album is California, which will go on to become a
California.
very important song in about 2 years.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have any other famous songs?
Um, uh, no. They have some other good songs, but that was really the only hit they ever had.
When you get one that's the track for a TV show, I mean, you're pretty much set, probably.
Yeah, yeah, you're good to go. And also on this day, Lawrence Tierney dies,
Who's
which
that?
is he's an old timey actor. He's done a lot of like film noir and shit. But famously, he also played Elaine's dad on one episode of Seinfeld. So I thought that was
Wow.
interesting that Julie Louis Dreyfus show premiered the same day her Seinfeld dad died.
Is it the episode where Jerry has, is it the jacket?
Yes, exactly. It's
The
the one where
reversible jacket?
yeah, it's the one where George can't stop singing "Master of the House." Master of the house, keeper of the bar, ready with a handshake and an open
That's like
bar.
one of the early great ones
Yeah, yeah. It's one of the first great episodes. Yeah, for sure.
with the pony
Um,
remark. That's the first great one in my opinion.
I love the pony remark. You're right.
There might
That
be
is
one
so
before it,
good.
but I think I remember that one being like, "Oh shit, this is hilarious."
Yeah. The pony remark. Who would go from a non-pony place from a pony place to a non-pony place? Yeah, whatever. Um, let's get into it. This episode written and directed by Doug Petrie. He's doing a lot of directing these days. He did Flooded earlier this season. Now he's back and writing this one himself. I think he co-wrote that one with Jane Espenson.
Right.
Um,
I remember not loving Flooded. I feel like,
oh, me neither, but this one's better.
yeah.
All right, let's hear your notes.
Okay, well, immediately my jaw dropped because Riley was on the previously on, and I was like, "Oh my god,
I
it's
hate
time."
that. I wish they didn't include the previously on like in streaming and shit.
I mean, you just get it immediately with guest starring Mark Blucas. Is that any better?
Yeah, I think it is better.
You still wouldn't get him like showing up like the way Buffy's surprised. You wouldn't experience that.
Right.
That's fine. I mean, I feel like I felt the same excitement anyway. But anyway, we go to the Double Meat Palace. I feel like this is a new guy that we didn't know last time, right? This
Yeah.
guy that goes to night school.
I was watching an episode of Just Shoot Me last night and I recognized an actress and then I looked her up and it was the because it was the lady that became manager of the Double Meat Palace.
Really?
Yeah.
We haven't seen her since then.
No.
Um, we should. I hope that we. Well, she might have just quit her job in this episode. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
think
happened.
she's gone from Double Meat Palace now.
That's crazy. She like, and then Riley was married. It turned like she quit her job for nothing. She might have thought like, oh wow, Riley's back. This I'm now moved on to my new
Yeah,
life
he's gonna
again.
sweep me off my feet.
And he's married. Now she has no job. That's kind of crazy actually.
Hmm.
But did you like that guy? The guy that goes to night school.
He's all right.
We see him a little bit later on in the episode too. But so Buffy leaves work, goes home. She's about to fight this vampire, but he's like, "You smell bad. Where have you been?" And it's pretty sad. But then she kills him anyway. He's like backing away, but she throws the stake at him. I thought that was a good move by her, not letting him escape.
This is one of
Like,
the reasons I never wanted to have like a food job. I remember my sister worked at this bagel place for a little while when I was a
yeah.
kid, and she'd always come home stinking of bagels.
What does a bagel smell like? Bread?
It
Isn't that
smells like
just
a
bread?
bagel.
What is that? What is it?
They've
Like
got their own little
blueberries?
thing going. No,
Okay.
bagels.
I don't know. I really want to know what a bagel smells like. But no, you're right. I worked at whenever I worked at Domino's, I delivered pizza. So like I had them in my car. I would have them in my car for like
Yeah,
5, 6, 7, 8 minutes at a time, and it would
I
stink up
feel
your
like maybe
car.
you wouldn't even notice it, but then if someone
No, that would
else
happen for sure.
got into your car, they would immediately say it stinks of pizza in here.
No, yeah, for sure that happened. I would have to change out the smelling thing in my car really often. It was pretty
Oh,
bad.
the little tree.
Full, yeah, the whole tree. Totally. And so yeah, but anyway, so Buffy credits come on. Buffy goes home. I wrote special guest star Mark Blucas. That made me excited. And but the Spike is outside. He's like, "Fuck me by this tree." And she does it. I think, right?
Yeah, yeah, she does.
She fucks by trees, by
And then she
dumpsters.
has that grass stain on her hoodie for like the rest of the episode.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Mm.
Um, that was pretty funny. And then Dawn's inside. Dawn is like, oh, she brought her some food. She gave her double meat palace burger. And Dawn's like, I
Yeah.
can't eat this anymore. It's every night with
And
you.
I'm like, beggars can't be choosers, Dawn.
Yeah. I was watching this. I was like, man, I love a double meat burger right now.
Me
But
too.
she has it every night. But she did say, I'll get you some nuggets tomorrow. I'll mix it up.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That was pretty good. But then Dawn and Willow, they're headed to the Bronze. That's pretty fun. We cut to the Bronze. Anya and Xander. Anya's still like, well, Xander too. They're both working on the wedding arrangement, all the seating
Mm.
shit. And it's 1 week, they said. Is this like next week, the wedding?
Yes. Yeah.
Wedding
Next
next week.
next episode is the big wedding app.
Oh my God. Get your bells out, your wedding bells. Should we dress
Oh
up?
wow. And the title of the episode is Hell's Bells.
Oh shit. Should
Yeah.
we dress up? Should we get our tuxes on?
I
Do you
think
have
we
a
should.
suit? You own a suit or anything like that? I don't.
Not anymore, but I used to because I had to wear it for when I was a doorman.
Really? You had to dress up every day in a suit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's pretty cool. Makes you feel like you're doing something important, probably.
Yeah,
Not a
kind of
fancy
did.
suit.
I think, but you know what's annoying about it? I would go on the subway and always homeless people would like they'd spot me and they'd be like, "That guy's got money."
Yeah, get settle
But
up
like,
right beside
and
you.
I had to be like, "No, I'm a doorman. I have no money."
Listen, I would ask for money too, guys.
Yeah. I'm
But
going up to Harlem right now to beg for money myself. So
that's funny. They're like stress eating. They keep eating a bunch of chips throughout the whole episode. I love the part where they're in traffic eating the chips
oh
and they have
yeah, that was fun.
wrappers all in the dash. But Willow, love this part from Willow. She's like, I used to fantasize about marrying Xander, and now I just pity them. That was pretty funny. Um, and talk of inviting Tara. Maybe or she. Actually kind of like this moment where Willow's like, they're making progress because now Tara wouldn't hang up on her if she
Right.
called her, and I've been there. That is progress, honestly, where you can just like talk to somebody again, and it's like, all right, well, at least I got that. So that was kind of cute. But it's cut to. Did you know what the song?
How's your thing going? You still seeing that girl?
Yeah, I will see her on Friday.
Ooh,
But
love it.
we go to Buffy's washing that jacket. Did you know what song this was? I thought you might. It seemed like I
What
might have known
song?
it. There's a song playing while Buffy's washing that stain out.
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
Oh, yeah, I wrote song question mark.
I'll
Uh,
look it up.
okay. And how are you gonna know? I guess you'll know. But Buffy fell asleep on the couch and she missed the garbage. She runs out like, guys, don't you want your garbage? That was cute. That was
Yeah,
cute
that
part.
was cute.
And
Buffy's pretty adorable in this episode, actually.
oh, she's totally is. This is like a one of her top cute episodes for sure. And nothing will top. You know what I'm gonna say?
Here, vampires.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
Ted. So Buffy gets mail and she got rejected by UC Sunnydale. Earlier, that guy was talking
I
about night
couldn't
school.
believe that. What assholes. They
Seriously.
know that her mom died. Like they come on.
She's trying to get, if you guys don't remember, she's trying to get back into it because she left when Joyce died, when Joyce got sick, she
Right.
left. And now she's just trying
She's
to get back in
reapplying.
and they won't fucking let her. Fuck those guys. Um, but she can't explain, like, also on the Slayer, like, I've been doing that. Um,
Yeah, she can't be like I died myself for a few months. I was pretty indisposed there, and then I wanted to kill myself for a while afterwards. So it's been a tough couple months.
yeah. I like that part with Riley where she's like, have you died? No, well, I win. I guess
Yeah,
I'm the winner. But we go to the Double Meat Palace. Very fun. That guy at night school's talking to Buffy, and then he's like, "Go up to the front. I'm working back here." So Buffy goes up to the front,
and
and
there's
who's up at the
Riley,
front? It's
and he's got a
freaking Riley.
sexy new scar.
He did, like a scar on his eye,
Mm.
and it's crazy. Riley was back. It was awesome. And but
Yeah.
Buffy is like in shock basically. She doesn't even know how to cope. And I love the line that forms behind Riley. I wish the guy
I really like the line. She goes, my hat has a cow on it.
yeah, she's just saying shit.
Yeah.
And but Riley's like, I need your help. Something bad has happened and I need your help. And then she quit, I guess. She just
Yeah,
leaves.
I like when she walks out. It's a really good shot. It goes to
Totally.
handheld for a second, and we follow her out.
Totally. Totally.
Yeah, it
That
looks
was
really good.
awesome. Yeah. No, you're right. And Riley, he tells us all about the Savolte demons. I feel like he said it a few different ways, so I don't know how to say it. But
This is my least favorite part of the episode.
the demon part.
I do not like the demons. I think they look stupid. They look like
Oh,
fucking Power Rangers villains.
see, you might be right, but I think I like that type of thing because people complain about the Green Goblin and they're like, "Oh, he's like a Power Rangers guy," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I kind of like
No.
that
He Green Goblin looks like a Power Ranger,
Power
but
Ranger
the Power
themselves."
Rangers were always fighting like these little like pig monsters and shit. Like that's what they looked like to me.
Um, yeah, I didn't take. We've had a lot of dumb CGI stuff. I think this was fine
I guess I will take like bad puppeteering over bad CGI anytime.
for sure. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But it's fine. And the guy they like escape whatever. We follow it to a dam, and they're talking the car. I love that. And
Yeah, they
uh,
like rappel down a dam. That was kind of cool.
it was very cool. But before that, I love Riley when they're in the car. It's like the end of the scene, but Riley says, "And Buffy, love the hair." That was so cute because he hasn't seen her in forever. Like one of the first things he notices is that she changed her hair.
Of
That's that,
course.
that's so cute. And we're in the car. We're eating the chips in the car. It's very funny. It's crazy. So Anya's friends and Xander's family are both staying there until the wedding. So
Yes.
that's crazy. That's wild. And then they stay in the
And
bathroom.
Xander says, like, why would we invite your friends who are demons and my family who are monsters to stay in the same place?
Yeah.
They're going
Xander's
to pick up his uncle Rory from the airport in the scene.
Yeah, we heard a lot about him early on in this
Yeah.
show. Not a lot recently.
He was into
Did,
taxidermy. He lent him that car in the Zeppo.
who didn't Oz have an uncle? He's like did like when he found out he was a werewolf, he's like
He had a cousin Jordy.
cousin. Okay. All
Mm-hmm.
right, my bad. And so yeah, we go down the dam, we kill that demon, and then this woman shows up and she's like, "Hey, hubby." And it's like, "What? Hubby? Who are you talking to? Riley?" It's crazy. And her name is Sam too, just like for Into the Blue.
I thought of you when I saw heard her name was Sam. But yeah, this actress is Ivana Milicevic. She's done a shit ton of TV. She's still working. You see her pop up and stuff. And I most fondly remember her as this weird Russian girl in early Felicity.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
How's her accent there?
She's doing a fun Russian accent. It's good.
I liked her here. I enjoy. Yeah, I was
Yeah, no,
hoping she had a good career.
I think she's a pretty good actor. Yeah, she made it. She's like she looks like a model or something, but like she's one of these she's one of these actors. I think if you put her in a movie, she'd be exposed. But
Oh
I think
yeah,
she works as a television actor.
she has been in a few movies. She was in Paycheck, Love Actually, Running Scared,
Oh yeah,
Just Like Heaven,
she has kind of a big role in Just Like Heaven, actually.
and she's from Bosnia, so
Oh,
she could
Bosnia.
she could probably do a lot of accent work. I don't
Yeah.
know,
All
but
right.
yeah,
Shout out to Ivana Milicevic, an interesting person.
yeah, Milicevic. I feel like you say that weird. I would say Milicevic. Do you know
Well,
how to say it?
I think I'm right. Yeah.
Milicevic. That's cool. But yeah, she's cool. They've been married for 4 months. They met doing this type of stuff. They do this. They kill monsters together.
Right.
So, um, I forgot what it is he did. He like left to join like a monster military,
Yeah,
basically.
it's basically like a globe trotting initiative.
Right. The initiative, but bigger.
Yeah,
The bigger,
right.
better version. Pretty awesome. So super proud of Riley. And but I like how Buffy she says for your wedding, and then she kills the Savolte demon, and they're like, "Oh, we actually wanted that alive, Buffy. Come
Yeah,
on."
yeah,
And but they take Buffy to where does she take them home?
yeah.
Should they go to
Because
Buffy's?
this is where like Riley goes and then Don's annoyed
Oh
about it
yeah,
because
you
he
left us
left
high and
without saying
dry.
goodbye. Yeah.
That was super sad. Dawn, they do a really good job with Dawn's relationships with people, like Dawn with Riley, Dawn with Tara. Like when these
She
people
has
leave,
very individual relationships with every member of the cast. I appreciate that.
definitely they do a really good job with that. And Willow, I love this. She's like, I will hate Sam as much as you want me to, Buffy. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
And but so now they weren't after that one specific Savolte. They just need another one. So they have to go find a nest. Riley goes to talk to Willie the Snitch. I love that mention. That was pretty
Yeah. I
cool.
was hoping we'd see him.
Yeah, that was enough. I agree. I didn't think we were going to though. I feel like that's too. The episode's too bloated at that time. It's
I thought
Riley's
Buffy should
episode.
have been like, "Oh, you're going to Willie the Snitch. Try not to like,
Get a
fall.
BJ
Yeah, try
or
not to
whatever.
get bitten by a fucking vampire, like a slutty vampire while you're there, fucking asshole."
Yeah, don't get sucked off is the way they would word it, right?
Maybe.
Definitely. But yeah, that was cool. But then Buffy and Sam go patrol together. Sam, they made Sam's like such a saint though, right? She's like, yeah, I was in
Oh
the
my
Peace Corps,
god.
and then we got
Yeah.
attacked, and then Riley saved me, and I decided to leave the Peace Corps to be with Riley because I just fell in love with him so much. It's like, all right, chill out a little bit. But they
Yeah,
do this. They do that with
she's like
Tara
this
too.
perfect, incredible person who's also like gorgeous and like who's also amazing at fighting and shit. Like she like there's nothing wrong with her.
But that's what
They
gives.
they really wanted to give Riley a
Yeah,
happy ending, but
that's
I
it.
think they also wanted to like show like Riley, this is what he was always looking for from Buffy. Like Buffy brought the drama to that relationship.
Yeah, she was like the one who was always half out. He just needed
Yeah,
somebody who would commit. And she's
right,
like just as strong and cool as Buffy too, but she's just willing to commit to him. And Buffy
right.
wouldn't do that. Yeah, they really do just try to make it as happy as possible for Riley, and I think they do a good job. But Buffy, she's like, now I got to go to Spike's. So she goes in. They're at the point she has like a key. She doesn't even knock. She doesn't have a key, but I thought that was a funny thing because like I thought that was funny. But then Riley comes in and he says, "Hey, doctor."
Well, yeah, he and he walks in on them having just fucked.
Oh yeah, they're in bed together, topless,
Yeah.
naked, and he's like, "What's up, doc?" He didn't say that, but Spike, I hated
I
this
feel like
line.
this is so Riley to like repeatedly call him doctor like that.
Yeah, definitely. He's so professional, like
And he's so
um.
earnest.
I love Riley so much. He's a little like Angel, a little bit. Did they ever
Yeah.
meet? Oh, he saw them outside that one time, right?
They got in and they got into a fight in that one episode, remember?
Oh, yeah, when he said like when she told Riley to wait outside. Buffy
Yeah,
told
yeah.
Riley to leave the room. That was a good part. And Spike sucks here. He says the girl just needs a little monster in her, man. Come
Yeah.
on, what are we doing? And he said it like in front of Buffy. Like I feel like that's not like if I was Buffy and I heard my not boyfriend, but that guy was like, she just needs a little monster in her, man. I'd be like, what am I doing with this guy? But well, she likes him. Uh, eggs. Spike has eggs. Why did he have all these eggs?
He is the doctor.
What's he doing though?
I guess he was like keeping these eggs like to sell,
Why?
make a little money on the side. I'm sort of with you on this. I don't like this part of the episode, and I don't think it's in character.
Yeah, it's trying to like better his place and like he's trying to like get a new crypt. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Maybe.
Get a better TV. He should say like, yeah, I needed my TV broke or something. He should say like we need some reason why he's doing this. And I feel like we don't
Now
get
he needs some new records. At one point in this episode, his whole vinyl collection gets shot.
really. That sucks. That's
Yeah.
terrible. Buffy here with a little political statement. Did you catch this? Where somebody gives her a gun and she's like, "These things never useful. She throws it down.
Yeah.
Wow, Buffy planting her flag, anti the Second Amendment.
I'm with her.
So, yeah, say for sure. Um, although I am in a house that has multiple guns in it right now.
It is so weird. Like in Vegas, like everyone you talk to, like that seemed totally normal. Like they'll then be like, "Oh, I'm going to the gun range this weekend."
I don't fuck with gun
It's
ranges.
fucking weird.
You'll see clips where people commit suicide at gun ranges. Like they'll go to gun ranges and then they'll just kill
Oh,
themselves.
they step in front of the thing.
Or
I
they'll
don't
just like
know.
have the gun and then they'll just kill themselves with it.
Yeah, I guess. I guess you know
It's
what's
fucking crazy.
yeah, whatever. It's super weird. I don't like that part of living here.
Well, try living in Alabama.
Yeah,
And so oh, we're hiding in the bathroom. Very cute. Who wrote this episode? That felt very specific to that writer. Like
Doug
they had
Doug Petrie.
he probably hid in the bathroom from his relatives at one point. I feel like everyone has probably. But so Buffy and Riley, Buffy's like, "Oh, you got everything, and I got nothing. I feel so lame." And I like the part where she said that he smelled the smell. You smelled the
Yeah,
smell?
yeah, that's cute.
And then he like went on this big tirade about whatever, and she's like, "It goes away after many bathings." It's like she's just so focused
Yeah,
on that smell. They do a
yeah.
really good job. They set it up at the beginning, and then she's like, she's it really got to her. Um,
Hmm.
and I love this from Riley. He's like, "Yeah, like I'm married and whatever, but you're the first you're my first love, and if I'm being honest, you're still quite the hottie." He tells her,
Yeah,
and
not
not
passing that to the missus, but
yeah, I fucking love Riley. This way he speaks. He should
I
have said
know.
honkin' in his goodbye episode. What the fuck? Look at my sexy honking wife. Right. Look at her. But he's like, it's not about who's up or down right now. Things change. Buffy, you're a badass. You're gonna crush it. And she apologizes for Into the Woods. She's
Yeah,
like, I fucked up. Things didn't go the way I wanted to, and I just want to say sorry about that. Which I loved. Remember how upset I was that episode?
I do.
I was pissed. I've never left an episode so upset, honestly.
I remember talking to you about that episode and being excited for you to see this episode.
Yes, yes, and it totally worked. I This episode totally worked for me. I mean, some of
Good.
the spike stuff was pretty stupid, but they say goodbye. They get out of there on a helicopter. I thought was pretty cool because that's how he left last time.
Yeah.
And then Willow, what a bitch! After she was like so cool and
Yeah,
awesome.
and they agreed to like exchange emails and shit.
Yeah, I loved that. Uh, so then Buffy, oh my god, crazy ending. Goes to Spike, and Spike's like, "All right, I get it. You should we just have sex now or what?" And she's like, "No, I'm not here to do that, Spike." And then
William, not even
yeah,
Spike.
yeah. At the end, they break up, and she says, "I'm sorry, William." I feel like I
Hmm.
cried. I feel like I might have cried, or at least got
Oh my
close to
god.
crying. The William part, like that's crucial. If she just said I'm sorry, Spike, that's sad. But
Yeah,
I'm sorry, William. That one switch there is
that makes it like it like she's broken up with him a bunch of times before, but calling him William
treating him
really does
human.
makes it feel permanent.
I wonder, like writing process. I wonder if that was if they wrote "I'm sorry, Spike" and they're like, "It doesn't hit so hard. I'm sorry, William," or if that was always
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
line. But and then Buffy leaves, and I love the shot of her. What you talked about earlier, whenever her and Riley left to go hunt the Savolte, that cool shot of them leaving the Double Meat Palace. I like this too of her leaving the crypt. I thought that was a cool. She like
Yeah,
left with her head up, like her head up high a little bit. Like,
and it's sort of like they lit it in a way where she's walking into the sun, which is like
oh
the
yeah,
opposite
true.
of what she's been doing all season.
Super cool, super cool.
Mm.
So MVP or what four? I'm gonna go four. But the
I'll go
Spike
three.
egg stuff,
MVP Buffy, LVP Spike.
I'm gonna go MVP Riley, LVP Spike.
I knew you'd do that. That's
I
fine.
don't know why you're not doing that. That's crazy. You gotta go.
Well, just like everything you kept saying these lines, like it goes away after many bathings. Like
Oh yeah.
oh come on, I love Buffy in this episode.
No, you are right. She is so cute here. But all right, the ranking time. I think I might have this too high. I was like, I left it. I was so high on it afterward, but I'll keep it where it is. Of the 115, I have it 31
Wow,
between
that's so high.
between Checkpoint and Spiral,
Okay. You like it more than Spiral?
according to this rank. Yeah, I feel like, and after talking about it, yeah.
Okay.
If not, then I'd bump it one below it. And your ranking, where would you like for me to start?
I
Last
don't know.
week,
What do I have at like
Dead
50?
Things. Oh my god, at 50, you have Buffy versus Dracula, Honkin' Castle, Big Honkin' Castle.
Wow, I went straight to the honking episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where did I put Dead Things?
Dead Things you have at 70 between Phases and Smashed.
All
It's
right,
better than
go
those we said.
down. Yeah, yeah. Go down uh from
Buffy, Dracula.
Buffy versus Dracula. Yeah, yeah.
Intervention, Homecoming, and The Pack, Afterlife, No Place Like Home, both What's My Lines, Out of Mind, Out of Sight,
All right.
Amends.
All right. You could put this no, keep going. Sorry.
Wow, love it. New Moon Rising, Into the Woods, the last time we saw.
Wow, yeah. Maybe I'll put them back to back. What's after that?
Really? Family, Terra
I
centric.
love it. I love it. Give me put it between Into the Woods and Family.
This is worse than Into the Woods. You like the sad ending more than the happy ending?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I know. It is me too. I just love Riley so much. I hate to see it happen to him. Uh, all right. So you have it 63, and I ended up putting it at 31. That's quite the difference. That's
Yeah,
over
that's
double the difference.
well, I think 31 is wild for this episode.
Maybe, but there we go. Did we say? Yeah, I guess we did all that. Now the Patreon. Okay.
Josh, read Josh's comments.
We had a great comment on Hey, I'm watching here from James Davis. Did you see that?
Yes,
You should
that
read that
story
later.
is I read it. It's very funny.
Yeah, very funny. Uh, and then so here's Josh Merlis. He says about Angel first. Really enjoyed this one. Wesley was great. Even the talking burger thing was fun. I'm in on everything here except the gun Fred thing. Feels
Yeah, fair.
superfluous and uninspired. It's almost like their relationship only really exists to motivate Wesley's character development and his plot line. So that's fine, but then we don't need to spend any time with the happy couple. We can just see their relationship through Wesley's eyes. That's interesting.
It's
I feel like we
it's a
have
fair
to.
it's a fair criticism. I do think you kind of need to see the happy couple
You
a
have to
little
see
bit,
reality
but
a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I just think it could be done better.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting though. And then he says about Buffy, the previously on segment was highly suggestive. Why? Spoiling Riley?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't think they're trying to hide anything. We've got Buffy with Riley and Spike, and then her. Oh, I see. Oh, I see what he's saying here. And then her saying double meat is double sweet. Double is suggestive in that way. Like doing a little
Jesus.
double meat is double sweet.
God
Talking about
damn
Riley
it.
and Spike. Holy shit. This show's gross, he says. The Riley Buffy reunion is working for me. His wife has an ADR line. We better regroup, but her face is on camera during it, so it looks like she's a master ventriloquist. That's crazy that I didn't
I
notice
didn't
that.
catch that. Yeah, that feels like the kind of thing you catch.
A lot of I noticed a lot of Parvati's lines and Into the Blue too were ADR. Like
Yeah,
like
well,
her back would
not
be to the
shocked.
camera and she would say a line.
They
Uh,
also shot that outside with like
mm.
a lot of not actors. So like
And people
it
screaming, hard to
yeah,
capture.
it made sense that they'd have to kind of do some work on the sound for that scene.
Yeah. Well, you're quick to defend Parvati, saying it's not her fault. It's the way they
No,
filmed
I'm saying it's also because she's probably bad, but I
it.
mean,
He says, very funny Willow calling her a bitch at the end there. Very good episode. Good move making Riley's return a one off. Yeah.
yeah.
Is he spoiled? How'd you know it was a one off? He could have been back
Well,
next
I
episode.
mean, he certainly can't be back next episode.
His
They could have
plane, the
brought him back.
helicopter crashes like 3 miles down the road, and
Yeah, I always thought he'd come back again for like one of the finales, like a big fight. You know, let's go get Riley. But no,
for
this is it.
or the wedding. He should be at the wedding next week. They're like, hey Riley, we stay another week. We got a wedding coming up.
he's got demons to fight in South America, I guess.
Oh, they didn't even mention that though. Like, do you want to stay? That should be a line. We got a wedding coming up. Do you want to stay? In
Oh
case you say
yeah,
no, I have to. I have
that's
to.
true. Like Xander would want Riley at his wedding.
Yeah, I didn't even think about
They
that, but
got
that should.
along.
They should mention that a little bit,
Hmm.
but whatever. Or it should be like,
They had a
like
couple nice moments together though, Xander and Riley. I thought.
imagine the show ends with Willow and Tara getting married, like the series finale. It's like The Office where Steve Carell comes back and Riley comes back and he's got like
Oh,
gray
just
hair and a
like
family.
yeah, that would be great.
That would be beautiful. I would, oh, I'd lose my mind. Like, oh, it all worked out for him. Uh, so there's Buffy's Angels. What a great
Yeah,
podcast that is.
next week.
Yeah, wedding time.
Yeah.
Here
So
comes the
Angels
bride.
Angels first. Angel next week is it's big up. It's called Sleep Tight.
Ooh, uh, I don't like that. I think he's gonna kill Connor. I think that's gonna happen.
Okay, okay. And Buffy Hell's Bells, the only episode named after an ACDC song. So Henry loves it.
That's hilarious. The the weird thing though is I isn't didn't did Tim say that he confirmed that his kid was kind of named after Connor? So he's not gonna
Yeah.
die in the next episode. Like you wouldn't name it
Why
after
is it?
Angel's kid who's in 8 episodes of Angel.
Why not?
I guess why not? You're right. But yeah, I really can't wait. Wedding time. I've been
Yeah,
waiting
baby.
for so long.
All right. Oh God, the next 2 weeks are insane. Okay,
Halfrek is back.
I'm so excited. Yeah, Halfrick will be in this episode for sure.
Hell
And we'll get to
yes.
meet Uncle Rory.
Oh my goodness. It's been all been leading to this moment, I feel like. Who's
Yeah.
gonna play him? It'll be so exciting. John Goodman. What if they got John Goodman?
Oh yeah, that would be pie in the sky for sure.
I probably couldn't get him. This is the same year as Monsters Inc. Or he's hot off Monsters Inc. Wouldn't do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I feel like it is like it's an actor I recognized. We'll see if you do.
It should be the other Howard, Ron's brother, the ice
Clint
cream
Howard,
man.
that would be great. That
That'd
would
be
work
freaking
completely.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Rance, give me your son's number.
Oh, it's true that they've already gotten Rance and the bomb. Remember, she was in Teacher's Pet.
Holy
So
shit, that is so
then they
true.
could get all the Howards except Ron. Maybe lure Ron in for a late appearance.
It would not surprise me if like Bryce Dallas Howard was in an episode of Angel randomly.
Oh, me neither.
No,
She would fit perfectly.
she was probably a little young because she's young in 2007 in Spider Man, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, her first thing really was Lady in the Water, which is 2005, and Angel ended in 2005.
Oh wow, I forget how young she is. Yeah. But thanks, guys. We'll be back with a crazy week next week. I'm very excited. The highs and lows, apparently. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, looking forward to that, gang. So in the meantime, fuck.
Jesus.
I never know how to end this fucking show.
Happy blood.
What?
Happy blood. Like Angel drinks blood because he's a vampire. Remember when we drink blood?
Oh, how about this? Blood is delicious.